Hello everyone, my name is Alif bin Abdurrahman and my group and I would like to present the basics of ecology. As stated in chapter 1 of this course, ecology is the study of the relationships between living organisms, biotic, and their environment, abiotic. The Amazon rainforest, located in Brazil, is classified as a rainforest biome with a vast number of different species of animals and plants. It has a harsh environment. The Amazon rainforest is a huge tropical rainforest in northern South America that covers an area of 2.3 million square miles and is drained by the Amazon River and its tributaries. Here is a diagram of an example of the level of organization that can be found in the Amazon forest. The rainforest is a product of extreme rainfall, extreme humidity, and a constant high temperature within the region. Due to extreme circumstances, the living things had to adapt in order to survive in the harsh environments. Over the years, the animals have evolved with unique characteristics for them to hunt and kill their prey. For example, giant otters hunt in a family that ranges from 5 to 7 otters. You may think that otters are those cute animals you see online. Don't be fooled. These animals were raised in the Amazon rainforest where everything tries to kill you. These animals are carnivorous and they bear sharp fangs that can pierce through any prey, but that is not what makes them so dangerous. What makes them menacing is they are very smart at hunting their prey, as they usually hunt in packs and exhaust their prey with tactics. Plants can also be deadly. Carnivorous plants, such as the Titan arum, that releases an odor to attract insects and consume them. It just goes to show that the Amazon forest is the perfect place to study about ecology. These interactions between biotic and abiotic factors can produce one of the most interesting specimens that can be studied by biologists.
Biotic factors. There is nothing unknown about the fact that the Amazon rainforest is the biggest biodiverse ecosystem on Earth, as it houses 10% of the world's total biodiversity. Literally, every part of the rainforest is inhabited by at least one species due to its rich abundance of resources and nutrients for living organisms to prosper. The Amazon River, which surrounds the main rainforest, is home to the famous piranha fish, with fables of them devouring cows whole and attacking humans. While mostly just being stories, they have built quite a ferocious reputation themselves. They are not the only creatures, though, that are lurking down the deep depths of these Amazonian waters, as the scary Caiman can also be found stalking their unsuspecting prey for a scrumptious dinner. Yummy! The towering rainforest giants, often seen by those who travel to the Amazon rainforest, are called the kapok trees, and they often make up most of the extremely tall greenery in the rainforest. These titans are home to a variety of animals, such as the toucan and the capuchin monkey, as the height of the tree serves as a form of protection against the ground predators. Speaking of which, the rainforest boasts the most aggressive predators due to the harsh competition that is present amongst the animals, and one of the most prominent carnivores are the jaguars that are highly elusive but formidable hunters. They often fight for territory with other jaguars in what we call an intra-specific competition, but it is not only limited to that, as other apex predators like the giant otter mentioned before also fight for territory and resources in an inter-specific competition. The lower levels of the Amazon rainforest are also no slouch in biodiversity, as the rainforest floor is fully covered with fungi, fern plants, and also insects. Even though this part of the forest lacks any sunlight, energy is instead taken from dead organic matter broken down by decomposers, as the cycle of life ends and begins anew in the dark and humid rainforest floor.
The Amazon River is the most prominent abiotic factor here as it is the largest freshwater river in the world, and equaling it are the countless types of organisms living and coexisting with each other in this massive body of water. The soil quality in this rainforest is mostly very poor in nutrients such as mineral content and their overall fertility. But for some reason, do not stop the rainforest from evolving and growing into such a rich and lush environment. Even if the soil is not of the highest quality, and this goes to show that the plant and the creature that live in this rainforest are highly resilient. Top of rainforest receive more sunlight than the bottom part of the rainforest, as the thick canopies created by the abundance of huge trees almost completely block any sunlight from reaching the forest floor. The climate in the rainforest is often humid and warm, and they lack the four seasons like those countries that are situated in the northern hemisphere, with the average high temperature reaching 27.9 degrees Celsius and on rainy season 25.8 degrees Celsius, which is a bit lower than what we experience here in Malaysia. Even if we have topography of the Amazon rainforest show a most flat lowland area, especially in the Amazon River basin, and this trait gives the illusion of a never-ending rainforest when viewed from a high place. Be careful if you venture here. You never ever want to get lost in this part of the world.
Market force, population pressure and infrastructure advance are continuing to pry open the Amazon rainforest. As the pressure affecting the region grow in intensity, it is become increasingly clear that the price to be paid is not only the loss of biodiversity and habitat, but also of a decreasing life quality for people. The deforestation is one of the biggest threats in the Amazon rainforest. The rate of deforestation is varying for each country. In Brazil alone, the deforestation was initially carried out in large and middle-sized ranches for cattle pasture and some for agriculture. The deforestation usually occurs in marked areas that are adjacent to the urban center, road and river. But even remote areas that are considered void of human activity are showing signs of human pressure, especially when mahogany and gold are found for mining. For example, in the Carajás mineral provinces, Brazil, may be the world's largest copper reserve, wood from surrounding forests is cut for charcoal to fuel the iron plant, resulting in annual deforestation of 6,100 km. About 11,088 square kilometers of rainforest were destroyed from August 2019 to July 2020. This is 9.5% increasing from the previous year. In the Amazon rainforest, the illegal logging issue is rising each day. The illegal logging in the Amazon rainforest causing biodiversity loss, overhunting of wildlife, and subsequent conversion for agriculture and pasture. The logging gives access to the wood to use in furniture, building material and charcoal. While law exists, which authorize logging in designated area, illegal logging is still widespread in Brazil and several other Amazon countries. The logger use fork permit and they also cutting any commercially valuable tree regardless of which one is protected by law, cutting more than authorized quota and also cutting outside of concession area and stealing from protected area and indigenous land. In Colombia, while illegal practice have been reduced, government assessment revealed that between 80% to 90% of all forest clearing is still illegal, with timber being smuggled into Brazil and Peru.
To wrap this up, the Amazon rainforest is just one amongst the thousands of Mother Nature's wonders, and to list it all would be nigh impossible. This is why ecology is an important field in science, as we learn how to appreciate the natural wonders of the earth, be it living or non living. It also helps us to preserve our planet by coming up with solutions to minimize damage being done to our precious resources, such as rainforests and the world's oceans. Hopefully, in due time, With enough effort and research, we might actually put a stop to the ruination of this world so that it becomes a better place for humans and other living things to inhabit. Thank you.